Welcome back to the channel. Now it seems as if even after Mr. Warmington's exit from the JLP and from representational politics, there are still issues and controversies after it was revealed that he was fired and he did not resign. However, the Prime Minister still believes that Warmington can contribute to the party, which is controversial and seems to be causing a divide amongst the JLP itself after Tr0uble had no filters and said statements made by Warmington disgraced politics and the party overall, and that even after his exit, Warmington is still making public statements as if he has learned nothing from the entire situation. Maybe going to see Wagwan and they will continue reasoning. Look and listen.
Minister, is there any method or as such within your ministry or scope where you can make allocation to councillors?
Not to my knowledge, member.
Is there such a privilege or opportunity in any other ministry? Do you know if any other ministry can do that?
Not that I know of.
But then if that's the case, so you're making statement, you made a statement the other day where I'm concerned that you disassociate yourself from the statement I made in allocation. If it is not within a minister's to do it, power, then why are you making such statement in the Observer? I said to a general question. He said was a general question. He's making that be associated with allocation from ministry councillor.
Member.
Yeah, you know that it's not possible. Then why are you making such statement?
Chairman, let me make it clear for all who have ears to hear and eyes to see. I do not support partisan political politics at any level, whether it's a council level, MP level, or government level. And as a minister of government, that will never happen under my watch in any way, shape, or form. That is beyond my pay grade.
Member Will, hello.
That's beyond my pay grade.
Minister, the mic is not on for the member, and so you don't have to respond to it. Let's concentrate on the spokesperson on the opposition side.
Member Paulwell.
Member Paulwell, you have the floor.
Yes.
Doesn't seem like you have learned anything.
Him said to me, I should divulge more and say ask the question. That because of civil society, he can't keep me there. But at the same time, he's asked me to go in the field to work for the party to face next election. The question I ask, if civil society can't accept me as part of his cabinet, how then civil society will accept me working in the field to elect him again as Prime Minister?
But don't you think his hands were tied though, given that the reaction from the opposition leader with Dennis Meadows?
I saw no chain or rope on his hands. Don't ask me a question. Meadows, as I said, is a different case from mine entirely. He was promoting criminality. I was not, never yet. Okay? But in terms of civil society, and there's some others in Leopard who force him to.
So before we continue reasoning, I want to ask you a question. Do you believe just as how Jamaicans vote in a general election and in a local government election, do you think Jamaican citizens should be included in the process of selecting a new police commissioner? That's the question for the video. Give me a comment in the comment section. Now let's continue reasoning. Now, in a heated exchange, Warmington asked Mr. Vaz, who was making his presentation to the committee, if a minister could make allocations to councillors, to which Vaz responded, not to my knowledge. He further said, if there was any other ministry that could do so, which Vaz said, not that he knew of. And I guess this was Mr. Warmington's attempt to point out that his statements were just campaign statements, as there's no way he could actually do what he said he was going to do. Which the people must say, there are numerous situations where them can point to, where them can say, one party in power, and because the people them don't support the other party, it's almost like the help is not being shared. Now, Warmington said that these questions is because Vaz asserted that state funds would not be distributed on a partisan basis under his watch. Meaning say him now distribute state funds based on who support which party, which is what the people are saying. A statement like that no look good for politics overall. It is almost as if people are saying that when an individual is elected from a certain party, if you not support the party, then he's not your prime minister. He's not your MP. And some people say it's almost like those being flipped. And Vaz, when Vaz was not the one who said so, he was then quoted as saying, but then if that is the case, why are you making these type of statements? The other day you made a statement that I'm concerned that you disassociate yourself from the statement. The statement was not made by Vaz. People say Vaz just responded. Vaz said, let me make it clear for all who have ears to hear and eyes to see. I don't support that type of politics. The partisan type of politics at any level, whether it's council level, MP level, or government level. Vaz further went on to say, as a minister of government, that will never happen under his watch. Because out of many, you have one people. Regardless of which party, political party you support. The aim is for a better Jamaica for everybody, not for some people. And a better Jamaica for JLP, and a better Jamaica for PMP, a better Jamaica for everybody. Now Vaz ended this statement by saying, it doesn't seem like you have learned anything. Some people can say, that's true. And so the amount of years that Mr. Warmington, I guess film style of politics is an older type of politics. Not justified. Because the people here, what must say? In basically I try to say him just that said this. He not make it no better. Hearing a minister say that different from when you hear a party supporter say it. It would have still bad if it was said by a councillor. Anybody within politics, where make them type of talk there, it not gonna look good pan them, party, and pan politics overall. But what I try to say is that Vaz make statement saying that he wouldn't do it. But Warmington has said there's no way you can do it. Whether or not you can or you can't is a thing where Jamaican people are to talk about. It's a thing where Jamaican people concerned about. And for hear a MP I say it, a well-known MP, now I'm on in politics for much years. Now there's also talk saying that there's long been a divide in both parties. Meaning even in the PMP, there are people who are in support of Mr. Golden, Mr. G, and there are people who believe that somebody else should be leading the PMP party. Same thing within the JLP. There are people who believe that, yes, Prime Minister Andrew Holness is the most charismatic man within the JLP party, the most respected man within the JLP party, and is currently the face of the JLP party, so he definitely deserves to be the leader. There are other people where I say, no, other individuals within the party, they could have lead the party. We don't know who, truth be told. But this is the talk where I make. Now, with statements like Mr. Warmington still can help out the party and the Prime Minister in a different capacity or situation. Some people are saying that it's just a situation where there are certain members within the party who are supporters of a certain individual and certain individuals who are not supporters of that individual. And that Mr. Warmington is being kept around just because he's a supporter of the Prime Minister. Well, Vaz says regardless of who him support, the statements we make, Vaz himself is not in support of those statements. There are also people who are saying the first time Mr. Warmington has been, in the media, certain situations. And that, normally nothing really happen. Recently, the office of the Prime Minister, I'm not going to say they were quoted as saying this, but it was the belief of the people that Mr. Warmington had resigned. His choice. What was said is that a meeting was held, and then after that meeting, a letter was presented to the Prime Minister. Mr. Warmington is saying that was not the situation. He was presented with the situation and saying that because of the situation, he could no longer be a part of the party. Citizens would not like to know, say, after this statement has been made, he is still in representational politics. Which are true. People are going to have all kind of things to say if the Prime Minister had kept Mr. Warmington around. The opposition would be the first to step out and start to list the situations that, has been controversial for Mr. Warmington. So, I'm not seeing that decision with the Prime Minister could make at that moment. And as I'm saying, even with what him say, it's so like the Prime Minister is still trying to show him some farmer, support in our way. Not for what him say, but him as a person. You see me? Seeing that, as them says, our individual way in our politics for whole heap of years. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think about Vaz's statement. Tell me what you think about Mr. Warmington's response. What you believe about the statements overall? Is it something where the party now can just get over right now? Seeing that you have all heap of things that talk about integrity commission, all heap of MPs, you have the illicit six, you have all kind of talk I make. People focus on elected officials and their actions in and out of office. Tell me what you think about this. Now, if you're new to the channel, so pass through, click the subscribe icon and the bell icon, and of course, put it on all. And this is how you will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. And tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reasoning, and also join the discussion. The comment section 24/7. It never lack yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there, and we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. Now until the reason again, may you live, love, and prosper, and stay tuned.